The first thing, I would like to welcome your question. Again, just echoing President Rowland. A lot of you guys I've overheard felt really underdressed. Don't worry about it. Today we're actually taking pictures because we've never had the entire administration together. Over the summer and after elections, it was very sporadic and we didn't get a lot of the executives until the end of the school year. So that's why so many people are dressed up. You're not underdressed at all. In the past, presidents have come in their sweatpants and sweatshirts, hoodies. So please do not be intimidated. Do not let our dress code, intimidate you in any way. Believe it or not, we are actually human underneath the suits and ties, and we'll be willing to talk to you just about anything. You'll discover this in a second with the governor's reports. But I encourage all of you. I know looking around, it's kind of scary saying, what does this mean? What does this mean? The microgravity engineering team, I didn't even understand the thing they said. But over time, if you get involved, if you find someone and stick with it, if you find a committee, you will get a lot more out of student government than anything. If you come here week after week but never get involved, student government is going to be extremely boring. This year, we're expanding a lot of opportunity, and it looks like we're so far getting up to 500 students involved in various capacities. Now, 450 of those students don't want to be involved as much as the other 50, but there's still always room for more people to join us and get work done. Don't think that just because you're a freshman, there's no room for you. And I encourage you to join Student Connections, as well as apply for those internship positions, which I believe Governor Callahan will talk about, and definitely take the most of this opportunity. You are not a statistic, despite the fact that this room is crowded. And if I can, and I'm sure if all these guys can, we will learn your names if it takes a lot of time. We'll get to it. So stick around, don't be intimidated. If you have any questions, Student Connections is the place to go. Talk to us after the meeting. But for the meat of my report, as promised to the DA, we have the Student Government Association Legislative Master Plan. All right, 40 pages of good substantive stuff. Now, the master plan has our contact information for everyone in SGA. Governors, good job on supplying everything to me. There's also an organizational chart. I'm talking about this because you can download this online. It will be available on our website shortly. And you can also request a copy of the master plan in PDF format. Now, generally speaking, I would not be opposed to printing out a copy for you, except that's 40 pages. That's like a tree killed, I don't know. Not very sustainable. So, if possible, I would prefer to email you the PDF attachment. And in this book of awesome stuff, you have all the governors, what they're working on, immediately what their goals are, what they're trying to do. So just a quick guide to this. Let me just flip to a random governor. Governor Jason Bailey. His phase one is to revise and better promote the SGA grant process in order to make funds available throughout the entire year. I think he's actually done that, and he, I think, might be asking for help later on. But then phase two, to advertise and successfully carry out various student organizations fair. Now, this might not mean too much to you, but that's why you want a copy of this. You can sign up to get a PDF emailed to you personally, and just read through this and find out what the governors are working on. The governors shortly will be giving a report of who they are and what they're kind of working on, so you can maybe find your area of interest. And if we're doing something which you're not interested in at all, but still want to get involved in some other process, some other project that does not currently exist, please feel free to talk to one of us after this meeting, and we'll get you set up so that you can get involved and make a difference at this university.
Audia from Lubbock, New York. I'm a senior accounting major. I'm working on a platform of sustainability. Basically, my main goal is just to help WVU become a more green campus and more sustainable. I have a couple ideas working with events around campus, like working with football teams and already established contacts and committees, along with just creating events like Sustainability Awareness Week, working with We Can and the Sustainability Committee. Thank you. That's all.
I'm going to interrupt.
Guys, my name is Kyle Hess. I'm a junior business management major from Morgantown, and my platform is advancement in technology. First off, I really would just like to thank you guys for coming out. I was in your same shoes when I was a freshman. My first week of school, it was the first SGA meeting. I came, and the board and everybody kind of saw me. I kind of got involved. I talked to them. I got interested in SGA, and I ended up running for a board of governor position the following February. And I won. I was on that board. I had a great time. I learned so much. I made so many good friends. And this is just truly a wonderful organization to be in. So, just keep coming to the meetings and just be involved. Three of my big goals were stronger wireless signals around campus in some kind of areas. I mean, For example, Ming Shea, which is a newly renovated building, doesn't really have a strong signal. And a more efficient way for online scheduling, which is kind of my long-term goal, as well as an identity vault system, which basically, how we have passwords for eCampus, Mix, and Star. Basically, that would just kind of intertwine them all, just so we have one password. And for example, when I was a freshman, my first few months here, I got involved with the Mountain Layer Advisory Board. The first idea I had was to get computers in the Mountain Layer, because we didn't have one. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of students that travel through the entire Mountain Layer every day, not one computer. 2 years later, as of this week, there's going to be 5 computers over by PNC Bank. So that's a big step, and like I said, I mean, you can make some big positive changes here at the university. So just stay involved and keep coming to the meetings, because you'll really see what we're all about and what a great organization we are. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, Governor Snyder.
Thank you, Chairman. My name is Josh Snyder from Charleston, West Virginia. My platform is off-campus housing. Most of you all are freshmen, but they're going to move off campus eventually. And the school right now doesn't currently have, there's an off-campus housing office, but it's limited in its abilities. So we're trying to figure a way to make this information of where you should live more easily available to students. And I worked for code enforcement this summer, and once you all move off campus, don't be afraid to call code enforcement. They'll help you, they're there to help you. And when we went around yesterday, today in the office, there was landlords that came and were responding to me, saying that how good it was to see students walking around and caring about Sunnyside. So, and just the little thing of passing out those flyers caused students to pick up trash. Just that little much made a difference. Thanks.